Last Monday, the Indonesian Embassy in Manila, the Philippines, held Eid prayers with Indonesian citizens.
And now we are connected with Indonesian Ambassador to the Philippines, His Excellency Agus Widjojo, to find out more about the celebration there. Hello, good afternoon, Jakarta time, Ambassador. Happy Idul Fitri to you and your family.
Hello. Hello, good afternoon. There is only 1 hour difference between Jakarta and the Philippines. So the same greeting applies. Good afternoon, Jakarta.
Yes, Ambassador, same greeting applies and the same celebrations. Of course,
Yes, that's
Idul
right.
Fitri, we can feel the celebrations. Can you please share with us how was the celebration like at the embassy there?
Yes. I watched also the show with the Indonesian Ambassador in Bangkok, and the celebration of Idul Fitri in the Indonesian Embassy in Manila is rather different from those that that is organized in Bangkok. First of all, is that Manila does not have a large Muslim population as Bangkok,
Yeah.
as I have seen in the video. Secondly, the embassy have only a limited yard in its compound, not a big lawn like the Indonesian embassy in Bangkok. But nevertheless, it does not prohibit of our commemoration of the Idul Fitri. And the annual Eid congregational prayers during Idul Fitri is a routine annual event in the Indonesian Embassy. This is usually attended by around 500 to 700 Muslim Indonesians, local residents and expatriates in Manila and the surrounding areas of Manila. After the prayers, the embassy hosts what is called maybe the courteous event gathering to ask for forgiveness, or I try to translate it from the word halal bihalal. Through this, Indonesian Muslims and non-Muslims, friends of Indonesia and guests partake in the Eid celebration as one big family.
But also, Mr. Ambassador, we know that Indonesia's community, when it comes to some celebrations, be it Idul Fitr or any kind of celebrations, we have the tradition of pulang kampung. But it is
Yes.
not the case for some people that might need to stay in their respective areas or respective cities, let's say.
Yes.
Is there anything that the embassy do to support the Indonesians who cannot return home for Eid, let's say to have some Indonesian TV shows to be played in the embassy or something like that to make it feel like home?
Not to that sort. Again, as I've said, because the Muslim population in Manila is limited, and for those who intends to pulang kampung or balik bayan, as the Philippines refer to it, whether it is from the general population in Manila or part of the staff in the embassy, if they have a plan or intends to pulang kampung or balik bayan, then they will already have left Manila to take their leave to go to kampung back in Indonesia. We would like to provide a free airline ticket for them, but it is beyond our capability.
Yeah.
It is on their own behalf. So who we invite or who is to participate in the Eid celebration in the embassy are those who are still in Manila. And it is, I think, almost the majority of the Muslim population living in Manila.
Okay, your ambassador. And speaking of celebrations, one celebration cannot be complete without a feast. Food, the dishes. We saw a little glimpse of the buffet provided. Can you please tell us what dishes were there? Were there any particular Indonesian dishes that especially our brothers and sisters miss the most in Manila?
You mean, let's say, you mean the food, Indonesian
Yeah,
food?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Of course, almost in any Indonesian event to commemorate just about any occasions, we do our utmost to provide Indonesian taste, Indonesian culinary, and that would be the favorite or the main purpose for Indonesian nationals living in Manila, because they long for Indonesian food or cuisines in which they cannot meet in daily life in the Manila. So, maybe there are Indonesian nationals who just or who are coincidentally is in Manila for a temporary duty. Like this year, we have an Indonesian lady soccer players who are still in Manila. And of course, they long for Indonesian food during the Idul Fitri.
Yeah.
So sometimes that becomes the priority of their needs to come to the embassy, and that is to taste Indonesian food, Indonesian culinary, which they have been longing for during their stay in Manila.
Yes, also, Mr. Ambassador, before we say goodbye to you, probably one last question from me. You've been mentioning about how the Muslim community in Manila is not that big. We know that the Philippines is predominantly Catholic, but how did the people or people of the Philippines or Manila in particular reacting or receive the festivities held by the minority Muslim community?
Yes, as you know, as you have said, that in the Philippines, the majority of its population adheres to the Catholic faith, but they are the Philippine society, the Philippine people are known for their hospitality and for their tolerance for things that are different in the way they do. That includes also religion. And this is also evident from the latest push in policies by the Philippine government to push for halal industries, whether it is in halal food
Yeah.
or halal tourist destination, which have already been in evidence, like in Boracay, for instance. They've established a halal tourist destination.
Yeah.
So there's no problem in that, and that it is like business as usual with all the differences of the Filipino society.
I'm very glad to hear that. Your Excellency, thank you so much for sharing with us all the knickknacks surrounding festivities of Idul Fitri there in Manila. Maraming salamat. And also, we hope that this Idul Fitri would bring joy and happiness for you, your family, and also our brothers and sisters there in the Philippines.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Yes, thank you. Same to you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.